Hi everyone. Hi guys. Today we'll be talking about how to layer your skincare and how to prepare your skin for makeup. So I have got clean skin right now. I've just cleansed my skin. I haven't got any skincare or makeup on. So why skincare is so important is that it prepares your skin for makeup, and it also gives you like nice hydration, lots of glow, a smoother and softer texture, so your makeup just applies so much easier. So basically your skincare does half the job. So when you go in with your foundation, your concealer, your corrector, you use lesser product, you spend less time, and your skin looks great. So I have 4 products with me here which I'm going to use today. We're going to start with a sheet mask, but before I do that, I'm just going to tie my hair back. Hi everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all well. Okay, so once I've got my hair back, I'm going to use the Ojas Ayurvedic sheet mask. Forest Essential has 3 variants within the sheet masks, and this one is really nice because it plumps up your skin really well, and I love the packaging. I feel just so sad every time I have to rip one open. So one of the things I love about these masks is the quality of the sheet. Actually, it's very different from the other brands. It's an organic cotton cellulose sheet. It's very soft, and it just sticks on your skin really well. We have Dr. Taruna joining here, who's a senior doctor with Forest Essentials. So she'll be answering some of your queries. So if you have any queries, please feel free to answer. So I've got my sheet here. I'm just going to carefully place it. I've never done a sheet mask live before, so this would be interesting. Hi guys, I see some of you are just joining in. So like I said earlier, the sheet quality is so nice. It's super soft. It sticks on your skin really well. And this serum that it is drenched in, this is also really nice for like plumping your skin. This has collagen boosting actives, so that helps in softening the look of lines and wrinkles if you use this regularly. This is Ria says looks super nourishing. It is. It's super nourishing. Okay, for some of you who are joining just now, this is the sheet mask I'm using. It's the Ojas one. They have 2 other ones. This is the one which has slightly more anti-aging effect. Now normally you would keep this for 15 to 20 minutes, but since I'm doing this live with you, I also have like other skincare steps to do. I'm gonna keep this for 10 minutes. And I always like to take my serum down on the neck. Someone's asking, can I use this sheet mask for oily acne skin? I would recommend the hydrating one. This is more of the anti-aging one if you have really oily skin, because the serum on this one is a bit richer. Now the advantage of having a sheet mask is that the sheet kind of acts as a barrier for your serum to actually, you know, stay close to the skin. It creates this moisture sandwich between your skin, the serum and the sheet. That's why sheet masks just give you just slightly more benefit as compared to just putting the serum. Okay, I'm just going through the questions, some of the questions that you guys are asking. I want to know from you guys how many of you have tried these. If not the Ojas one, if you've tried the other ones from Forest Essentials, because these are like my the ones I keep for my special occasions, because these are just so beautiful and they work so nicely for my skin. And another thing I always do is I take this serum on the back of my hand as well, because when we start aging, our neck and the back of the hand is what starts to show the signs of aging quite early, and also these are areas which tend to be normally quite neglected. That's why I always take my skincare on the back of my hand and my neck as well. Okay, if you're asking how long to keep the mask on for, ideally 15 to 20 minutes. And yes, in one packet you get only one mask. Rakhi says, I've tried all the Forest Essentials sheet mask. Fridge door menu says, I have tried, the masks are good with capital G. Preetha asks, what is the desired frequency of using a mask? I mean, technically you can use them every day as well, but I would say I keep them more for like maybe twice a week, and I definitely like to use one before a special occasion because I want my skin really nicely prepped. And after the mask, you don't have to use a cleanser. So this is drenched in a really nice serum, and the serum really stays on your skin. So you take it off. I'll show you when I take it off. There might be a little bit of excess serum on my skin. For those of you who've got dry skin, the serum might actually get completely absorbed. So unlike, you know, other kind of like clay masks, a sheet mask doesn't need to be washed off. You just remove the sheet and you massage the excess serum into your skin. Do you guys have any more questions for sheet masks? Please feel free to ask me. For those of you who are joining in a bit late, we started with this sheet mask. This is the Ojas one. This has collagen boosting actives. It has a really nice nourishing serum. With regular use, you'll notice like your lines and wrinkles are a bit softened. I'm using this today because my skin is kind of combination dehydrated, and this hydrates my skin super well. Pink9746 has said, whenever I feel distressed, I search on YouTube for Coralista Forest Essentials facial. It makes me so relaxed. Thank you. It was a video I did a couple of years ago, and so many people have told me that, you know, they go back and they watch that facial video for techniques, and just because it's so relaxing to watch. So that makes me really happy. Okay, let's take a few more questions. Someone has said, won't it make your skin more oily? So there's a common misconception. People with oily skin, they don't realize that oil and water are two different things, and we have oil as well as water in our skin, and a skin that's healthy has a balance of the oil and the water. So you need to use products that will hydrate your skin, because our skin is constantly losing moisture. So when you hydrate your skin, it actually balances your skin and reduces some of that extra oil production. So no, this won't make the skin oily. This is going to give a nice hydrated base, and the makeup is going to glide on a lot easier, a lot smoother. You're going to need lesser product if your skin is well prepped. Okay, so ideally you need to keep this on your skin for 15 to 20 minutes, but because I'm doing this live and I want to show you the other steps as well, I'm keeping this for 10 minutes. So it's going to be 10 minutes in another minute or so. So I'm going to take it off. The sheet is just so soft. These are definitely my favorite sheet masks. Okay, so now we've had this on for 10 minutes. I'm going to remove this. So you will notice I have quite a bit of excess serum on my skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to massage this. What you can also do is you can just take some tissue or a face towel, and you can just remove that excess. For me, I know my skin generally absorbs a lot of products. So I'm just going to give it 2 minutes. I'm just going to give myself a bit of a face massage, and that will just help in the absorption of the serum. So like I said earlier, you don't have to wash it off, unlike other traditional masks, clay-based masks. All the sheet has is a really potent and powerful serum, and the serum will stay in your skin. I always like to take my skincare down as well, so that we don't neglect the neck. So this does give an instant glow to the skin, because a lot of the dullness and sort of loss of radiance we get is lack of hydration. Okay, so can you guys see my skin definitely looks so much more hydrated after using that. Okay. So Travelly Nancy asks, when do you use it, in the morning or evening? You can use a sheet mask anytime. There's no specific time that it has to be morning or evening. You can also use it before a special event, before you do your makeup, like I'm using today. Okay guys, skin's feeling good. Dr. Taruna also says it looks so hydrated. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now, so we've done about half of the work already. I'm now going to take an eye cream. I've got the Intensive Eye Cream with Anise. This is what it looks like. I've just opened the packaging. Now, when you're wearing makeup, it's important to prep your skin with products which will hydrate your skin, plump your skin, add a glow, and at the same time, you don't want anything that is too greasy, because then your makeup is not going to last very long. So you have to kind of find that balance between things that are hydrating but not too rich. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the eye cream on my ring finger. Just going to dot it. And usually the ring finger is the preferred finger because this is the one which has the least pressure, and the eye area, it's really delicate. So I like to focus my eye cream mostly in the under eye area, but a tiny bit which is left on my finger, I like to take it up here, sort of under my brow bone. And this is really important because when you apply corrector concealer in the under eye area, if it's not well hydrated, it's going to cake up. So your foundation, it's not going to, your concealer, it's not going to blend well if you don't have almost this little bit of slippery feeling on your skin. It's necessary, this is necessary so that your makeup can blend well. I'm just going to do this on the other eye. So never apply makeup on dry skin, especially in the eye area, because the skin is really thin, and if you use any kind of concealer or corrector on dry skin, it is going to tug, it's not going to blend well, it's going to get patchy. So always use an eye cream before you use your concealer. Okay, so my under eye area feels really soft, hydrated, feels really good. For those of you who missed it, I'm just going to show you the product again. I used the intensive eye cream. This is what it looks like. Okay, and now we are going to move on to one of my favorite moisturizers, and that is the Advanced Sanjeevani Elixir. This is what it looks like. I first discovered this, I would say, last year in October, and then I couldn't stop using it. It's got this beautiful consistency, if you can see. It's kind of like a thick gel cream. Okay, so I'm going to, okay. And what I love about this is that it's got this really nice silky texture. So as I blend it, it's really hydrating, but it's not heavy. And because it gives you that silky smooth feeling, it almost works like a primer on your skin. So this will work for people with combination skin, normal skin, dry skin, mildly dry skin. If you have super dry skin, I would recommend you'll need something which has a bit more oil in it. But for combination, for normal skin, this is amazing. So you can see my skin compared to when I started this session now looks really glossy. Firstly, it looks fresher, there's a lot more hydration, it looks a lot more plumped up, and this is very important because, like I said, this is when I go in to do my makeup now, I'm going to need lesser foundation, I'm going to need lesser concealer, and I'm going to I won't need to spend a lot of time in blending these products because my skin now has this really nice silken, smooth, soft texture. Okay, So now I'm going to use the last product, which is actually ideally a body oil, but you can use a small amount of this on the face as well, as like an illuminator. So this is the Saundarya Beauty Oil, and this has 20% of the Saundarya Serum, which is a really nice nourishing firming serum. So I'm going to shake this well, because this has 24K gold bhasma. I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, so I'm going to use a small amount of this. You don't need a lot because it's got quite a lot of shine to it. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use a lot of it in the center of my face. I'm going to focus this on the outer side, especially on the high points, because this is where the light naturally hits my skin. So it's going to give me a really nice glow. So I'm taking some of it here. I'm going to take some of it here. Take a little bit top. I will use just a little bit in my under eye area as well. Because this has got the gold bhasma, it acts as an illuminator, and what an illuminator does is it just reflects light. Any area of your face where you have darkness, or if it's in a hollow like the under eyes, or if you have like darkness anywhere else, using anything which has light reflecting properties is just going to brighten up that area. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just going to blend this. This works really well on the body as well, using some of it here. If you're wearing anything that shows off your arms, your legs, or your shoulders, like see, I used it here on my collarbone, it just gives that beautiful like glistening shine to your skin. Someone's asking, can this be used as a skincare at home? Yes, you can. So this has a base of sesame seed oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba seed oil, and it also has 20% of the Saundarya Serum, which is nourishing and affirming serum. So you can use this just as part of your skincare, but it will give you like a lot of shine. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? I think my skin looks super glowy, really glossy. This is a look I really like, and like I said, we need to prep the skin because your skincare does half the job in making your skin look good. You don't need a lot of makeup once you have prepped your skin nicely. So when I go in to do my makeup now, I'm going to need just a bit of concealing here, maybe around the mouth a little bit, and maybe just a bit on the cheek, but the rest of my skin is my skincare has done the job. So my skin looks hydrated, it looks fresh, it looks glowy, and that's all we basically want. Also, you can see how glowy it looks, but also it feels just really soft and plump. The texture is reduced, and this is important because when I apply my foundation now, it's not going to go cakey, it's going to blend really smoothly. So that is it for how you can prep your skin before applying makeup. I hope this was helpful for you. We are going to save this session, so in case you joined late, you can always come back and watch it from the beginning. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining in today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.